How's it going, everybody? And thank you for joining us on today's episode of Ask Your Local Electrician. Today we're going to be starting a 9-part series answering a question we get a lot, and it's going to be what you should know before hiring someone to wire your new house. So in today's beginning episode of this, we're going to talk about step number 1, and that is the budget. So before you go into getting all the trades together and finding out prices for everything, the first thing you want to do is find out what's it going to cost per trade. Now, of course, we can only speak on what it costs as an electrician, what it might cost you as a homeowner. We can't speak on the other trades, so we're going to be focusing on the electrical cost of a new home today. So what are some variables? So the question I get a lot is, what is it going to cost to wire a new home, and how would I know what it should cost? So some variables are going to be the size, the square footage, the scope of work. What all do you want done? Are these going to be fine finishes? Is it going to be black devices everywhere with Decora switches and big giant fans? Is it going to be a metal framing style? There's all kinds of new architectural things you could do. These barndominiums going up have metal framing, much different than wood framing. Maybe you're doing lots of home automation like smart switches, ring devices, cameras. Those are all going to be big factors in these kinds of things. Even down to the siding and finishes. Is the outside concrete, stucco, aluminum, wood siding, PVC? These are all going to be major factors into finding out what it's going to cost to have your home wired. According to Bankrate.com, it's an average of $5 to $17 per square foot to get your house wired. Another way of looking at that is between 10 and 30 grand is an average, of course, is what they anticipate you might pay to have an average size home wired. I would say let's just talk about the 4 biggest cost factors when it comes to wiring your home to focus on. Is going to be your preparedness. Whether you're the general contractor and deciding to take that on as a homeowner, or whether you're hiring a contractor to do it all like a general contractor, it's all going to be about the total preparedness of that contractor or yourself for that particular job. Another one's going to be location. If you're somewhere in Midwest Kansas like we are, it's going to be a whole lot different price than it is in Southern California. So obviously you need to know where you're at. Perhaps you're building a house that's somewhere away from you, a vacation home. Those are all going to be big factors. A third factor is going to be the professionalism of the contractor. So depending on who you hire, finding out their whereabouts and about them and how they operate, how professional they are is going to directly reflect on the cost of your project. The last one, the fourth one, is going to be the scope of work. So exactly the ins and outs of exactly what's being done and exactly what's not being done, making sure it's clear. That's going to be your 4 biggest factors in the cost to wire your home. Hey everybody, thanks for watching, hanging out with us. If you have any more questions or if you want to know more about any of these subjects we cover, go to our website at www.especialists.pro. There's tons of stuff on there to get you through it.